Hello everyone, welcome to the Comic and Movie Show. My name is Deshaun, and today I'm here to give you another video talking about my favorite character. Now, I already made my video talking about my favorite villain, and that was Dr. Doom, and I'm glad that I got a pretty good response from a couple of people who agree with me on that. I love Dr. Doom. I think he's the all-time GOAT when it comes to supervillains in comic books. Like, he's just, bar none, far beyond any other character, to me, personally. Now, when it comes to my number one hero, superhero, now you gotta understand, that list and that top spot is a lot more closer than, than others. Like, with Dr. Doom is my far and away favorite villain, and someone commented below, he's a villain and a hero, and I'm like, yeah, but he's a villain. He is a villain and a hero, you are correct, but mostly a villain. So, but my favorite hero, who can also kind of go into this category, is Wolverine. If you've ever met me and we've ever had a conversation, you would know that my favorite superhero of all time is Wolverine, aka Logan, aka James Howlett. I love the character. I love everything about the character. Because Wolverine, to me, is the kind of character who has seen more pain than any other comic book character. Like, some people talk about how Batman is a tragic figure from his parents dying, or how Superman, maybe you can see some tragedy there, or Uncle Ben made Spider-Man, or how, how Tony Stark went. To me, every time when you put Wolverine next to those other heroes, when you put his origin next to those other heroes, when you put the sheer amount of shit he's been through and just can before being a hero, and like, to me, Wolverine has always been my favorite superhero because Wolverine is the living embodiment of no matter how bad things get, no matter how much life shits on you, no matter how bad people treat you, no matter how bad situations get, or angry you get, you can always overcome it and you can choose to do the right thing. Wolverine is a character who had every right that if he turned to an evil person like Sabretooth, which that's what Sabretooth really is to represent what Wolverine could be, and he has every reason to become Sabretooth, and he chooses not to, because he's a good man with a good heart. But the thing about Wolverine that makes him the most interesting comic book character, hero to me, is this thin line that he walks between knowing when it is necessary to make a hard decision and kill someone, and he's not afraid to kill someone, but knowing when not to give up on someone. But he is practical. He is the most practical man in the room. There was this amazing comic, actually, we all know about it, the House of M comic, but that little, the beginning of that comic, like, Professor X and all the Avengers and the Fantastic Four, everyone just meets up to talk about killing the Scarlet Witch. Now, obviously, there are some heroes who are like, whoa, most of the heroes in the room, like Spider-Man and stuff, are like, whoa, we can't just kill Wanda, because we can't just kill Wanda, and like, everyone's freaking out about it. The one guy in the room who was like, look, I'm not thrilled about it, but you gotta do what you gotta do. She's crazy. I mean, look, I'm not gonna be happy about it. I mean, she's a hero, but she's gone off the bonkers, and we gotta put her down. And that's Wolverine in the room. Now, a lot of people always say that Wolverine overshadows the rest of the X-Men, and to a certain degree, I do agree with that. But the thing is, Wolverine elevated the X-Men. Like, the X-Men were always a cool team. Like, with the core X-Men, which is like, with the original X-Men, with like Marvel Girl and Beast and Angel, those characters, and Cyclops, like the original team without Wolverine is still good. There are still amazing characters: Cyclops, Storm, Jubilee, Jean Grey. I mean, it just keeps going. Nightcrawler. There's still some amazing characters in the X-Men, but Wolverine elevates the X-Men. People come in to see him interact with the different characters in the X-Men. And in a way, it's not a coincidence that the last good X-Men animated series was called Wolverine and the X-Men. And it worked. And like I said, like, Wolverine, he is the headliner. And I've seen some people try to bash him and go, the X-Men would be better off without him. Like, no. He is the headliner of that group. He is Ozzy Osbourne of that fucking group. Like, that's just what it is, you know? And you know, it's, you know, maybe is it fair or is it not? Maybe he does overshadow them a bit. But he overshadows them a bit because he's such an interesting character. He's such an interesting character. He's lived so many lives. You can tell endless, and the thing about Wolverine is he has endless story potential. He's a character who you can continue to write new stories for because of his long lifespan. He's been a part of the mob. He's been a part of the Yakuza. He's been an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. He's fought in multiple wars, and up to and not including the Civil War, and fucking... He's been in Iraq. He's fought in Afghanistan. He's fought. He has been a part of basically every, you know, big thing in human in the recent memory. He's been a member of the Avengers, personally recruited by Captain America. He's been a member of the Howling Commandos. I mean, he's been a member of the Fantastic Four. He's on a first name basis with multiple people. He's on with multiple mega people. He's on a first name basis with Mephisto. You're talking about a character who has spanned so many places. He's been so many places. He's done so many things. But in the heart of hearts, he's just a dude. And that's the thing I think that makes Wolverine quite interesting to me, is the simplicity of his power set. He's simple. He has indestructible claws that can cut through almost anything, a healing factor that can heal him from almost anything, that can heal him from just about anything, and heightened senses. It's so simple. It's so simple, yet every comic book, he's the one who survives. He's always going to be the one who survives, because Wolverine is the ultimate survivor. He's the ultimate survivor. He's the ultimate winner. He's the living, breathing definition of grittiness, and he's willing to adapt. But the thing that I'm gonna leave off on, and why Wolverine is pretty much my favorite hero, is because people like him who've been through the stuff they've been through, it would be so easy for him to close himself off. After Jean Grey died, it'd have been so easy for him to close himself off. After things went wrong, you know, things go wrong, it'd be so easy for him to close himself off. But the thing that always made me love Wolverine is the fact that no matter what happens to him, no matter how bad things get, he is still, for some reason, willing to open up his heart to other people. Now, he's not willing to do it easy. You gotta earn it. But he is willing to open up his heart to other people and let people in anyways. And it fucks with him. He doesn't want to because he knows these people are going to die. Think about it like that. He's willing to let you into his heart, even knowing he's going to outlive you and you're probably going to die and he's probably going to have to visit your grave. And like, there's something so sad about Wolverine. And I think that's something else. It's something very sad about Wolverine. Underneath all the badassery, underneath the grizzledness, underneath, you know, the wise ass and banging all the hot chicks, there's this sadness to him. That this is a man who's lived so long that he doesn't know if he wants to keep living anymore. He's seen so much heartache, yet he just won't quit believing in people and in the future. And that's kind of what Xavier showed him was he showed him what to gave him something to believe in. And there's something very beautiful about that. I love Wolverine. He has so many connections. He was Peter Parker's godfather. He's on first name basis with Captain America. Captain America respects him. He's and to top it off, he's actually one of the world's greatest hand-to-hand combatants. He speaks all the languages on planet Earth. He actually has a little bit of super strength, but due to the fact that not only is he getting stronger because his bones are heavy, so he's just stronger physically than a normal man, but his bones won't break, so he can push himself further than a normal man can do, plus Berserker Rage. Like, Wolverine there's so much more I could get into with Wolverine, but it would be like a 30-minute video. I love this character. I just wanted to get it out there because I put my Dr. Doom video out there. The Wolverine is my favorite superhero of all time. Comment below, who is your favorite superhero? Who's your favorite hero? Wolverine, too, is an ambiguous character, too, because he has killed people. And that's one of the cool things about him. Is he walks this line of, is he going to kill me? Is he not? He's not going to kill people in cold blood, but he could. Like, he walks this line of, I know when I'm supposed to do it. So he's sort of an anti-hero, sort of a hero. You could put him in either category and it would fit like a glove. So thank you guys for joining me on the Comic Game Movie Show. Please remember to like and subscribe. See you in the next one. Goodbye.